In this video on my BattleBit Transport Helicopter guide, we'll be covering how to fight enemy helicopters. Before you can provide air support for your teammates fighting on the ground, you're going to have to clear the skies of enemy helis. Even when you're transporting passengers to objectives, you'll be engaged by other helicopters and you'll need to fight back. Downing enemy helis also denies the enemy team the ability to transport troops and capture distant objectives. When you're aiming at enemy helicopters, you'll need to stay an optimal distance from the target. Get close enough that your gunners will consistently land shots on target, but not so close that you're at risk of being shot out by the enemy's guns. In this clip, I really needed to close the distance. Had I done so, we probably could have picked out the pilot and stolen the helicopter. If you're too close to your target, only one of your helicopter's door guns will be able to aim at what's in front of the helicopter. Your door guns also have a maximum angle they can look upwards, so point the nose up if your target gets too high. Imagine a shape about this size. Keep enemy helicopters in this window, and both of your door gunners will be able to hit the target in front of you.
You're just too high of an angle for me to hit him. Yeah, I can't hit him. Yeah, he's too far on the left side. Yeah, he's too far on the left side. Okay, one's dead.
Call out to your door gunners when you want them to fire at a specific helicopter. If your left gun or right gun aren't shooting at the target, scream at the person in the F4 seat or the F3 seat respectively. Sometimes your door gunner's traces will glitch out and it won't look like they're shooting at your target even when they are, so keep this in mind. Having two gunners is always better, but when you only have one gunner, keep them in the F3 seat and keep your targets to the right of the crosshair.
Yeah, he's fucked, yeah.
When it comes to helicopter dogfights, you'll always want to gang up with your team. Turning dogfights into 2 or 3 on 1s is always the optimal way to operate. A solo helicopter has a rough time fighting off 2 enemies, and it's a guaranteed loss against 3. If you're not on comms with other pilots on your team, make sure you're frequently checking the map and looking in the sky to see how they're doing. If you see your friendly heli getting lit up, head over and help them out. Oh, I'm fucking hurt. I gotta go home. Actually, let's help out our little bird. Enemy helicopter in front. Look at the helicopter in front of us. There you go. Light him up. Light him up. He's fucked. Epic. Let's go home. I'm coming to back you up, Ares.
On me.
Yo, focus the little bird. Little bird.
Back up.
I got you, bro. He's running. It's a 3-on-2. Oh shit. I need backup on the transport. Oh, you're headed home?
No,
Fuck.
I'm back to base.
Alright, I'm gonna bring the transport back to base.
Retreat.
Here's an example of what not to do. In this clip, I decided to pointlessly chase down the transport helicopter I was trading shots with instead of helping out my friendly scout heli. The best way to start off an engagement with an enemy helicopter is by sneaking up on them and ambushing them while they're distracted. Put the enemy helicopter in your gunner's sights and let them know that you'll be taking the helicopter by surprise. Tell your gunners to hold their fire but take aim and spin up their barrels. Once you've closed the gap and reached an optimal distance, tell your gunners to open up.
Smoking.
Down, we got him.
Alright, hold your fire.
Now, everybody say Roger on the
Light up the helicopter.
No.
Shoot his ass. Depending on whether you're fighting a scout helicopter or a transport helicopter, there's different strategies and things to keep in mind. We'll start with fighting other transports first. In a head-on fight, the ideal position to be in is above the enemy helicopter so your gunners have a clean angle to fire into the enemy cockpit. Conversely, if the enemy transport is firing into your cockpit, you'll need to position your helicopter to make it harder for them to land shots on you. In this clip, the enemy transport helicopter had the height advantage, so I turned the right side to face the enemy and climbed. One positioning mistake I make frequently is dropping down to my target's altitude. You'll see why that's an issue. Besides needlessly dropping altitude, this clip demonstrates another way to improve positioning. Instead of hovering still, which is very deadly and shouldn't be done in general, lead your target's path to make chasing them easier. Call out to your gunners to aim for the enemy heli's pilots and gunners. Wasting enemy door gunners will take the heat off your heli during a fight. Taking out the enemy pilot will leave the helicopter unable to fight back as it falls to the ground, and crew members who are gunning or repairing have to take over flying. Oh, you got, wait, hold your fire. Got the pilot? Base. In this clip, picking a pilot out of the seat saved us from destruction. These two transports could have killed us no problem, but after one of their pilots got dropped, they decided to turn back. If the enemy transport heli you're fighting tries to get in close with you, they may be going for an RPG shot, so keep your distance. Good shit.
Oh, chopper down!
This is more likely to be done from a scout transport heli, so keep that in mind if you see one rushing you. There you go, there. Oh, it's just a transport. Oh, this guy's dumb as hell. Oh, he has RPG though.
I got him, boys.
Epic, epic. The engineer was totally unprepared to take a shot, but if he was and he had tandem rounds, we would have been done. Don't close the gap with an enemy transport helicopter if you don't need to. Since RPGs have a hard time landing rockets, don't bother turning to a side to let them aim unless you're already point blank. Keep your helicopter's nose pointed at the target and let the RPGs in the left and right door seat fire forwards. In this clip, we probably would have downed the target if I had kept both door guns on it. A really important thing to keep in mind is that the transport helicopter you're fighting may have a repair tool or two on board keeping them alive. If you've been in a prolonged 1v1 fight and the enemy helicopter hasn't begun to start smoking, that's a sign that they're being repaired. If you don't have a repair tool of your own in your helicopter, you'll need to pull out of the fight and return to base. Unless a repair tool spawns in or another helicopter comes to assist you in the fight, you will not be able to win. If you're able to, only face one side of the enemy transport heli. You really only get to choose this when you're chasing down a clueless pilot, but this is also beneficial in head-on fights. When the door gun on one side begins to retaliate, move to face the other side of the helicopter. Kill him. Let's go, boys. Yeah, he's fucked. Finish the job. Kill him. Epic.
Hell yeah.
Scout helicopters are highly nimble and can be very dangerous opponents to you in the transport helicopter. A good scout pilot will rush in close to you and rinse you out of the seat with ease. Unfortunately, I don't have any good footage of what this looks like because I would get too butthurt to think to clip it when it happened. Analyzing tough fights with good scout helicopter pilots will be a future video as I'm still working on how to fight them. Keep your distance and avoid being rushed, but don't get too far away. Good scout pilots are capable of lasering the cockpit at a distance as well. When you do get rushed and find yourself in a close quarters dogfight, you'll need to keep your cockpit away from the scout helicopter trying to pick you out. Keep the right side of your helicopter pointed at the enemy and keep making distance from them. If you get far enough away, go back to pointing your nose and both guns at the enemy helicopter. When you're being rushed, use your map and free look to keep track of the enemy's position. This is where spotting enemy helicopters comes into play big time, so please do it if you're on the ground. There's a couple things to know for fighting both types of helicopters that we'll cover now. Firstly, call out to your crew when you receive damage to your body. Let your crew know if you're low on health and tell them that they'll need to be ready to switch into the pilot seat if you go down. If you're in the crew, gunning or repairing, and your helicopter is taking a lot of fire, spam the F1 button so you swap onto the pilot seat as soon as the pilot dies.
Crash into him.
I got one. Let's go, I'm flying again. If you've been in a long fight or have fought multiple helicopters, ask your gunners how many rounds they have left. Door guns start with 1200 rounds, so if they're down to around 400, consider returning to base. Lastly, if the enemy helicopter you're fighting is burning, press them as much as you can. At that point, they're very close to being destroyed, and while they're on fire, their health is ticking down, so every shot landed puts them closer to destruction.
No, we're fine.
I guess I'll just be perfect.
They have a tank.
Don't give up on the chase and turn around too early like the pilot in this clip. I can't see him. Use your map to stay aware of the border and avoid flying into the enemy spawn. We're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it. Bailing. When you're fighting enemy helicopters, the ideal place to fight them is on your team's side of the map. This is the benefit of friendly ground units firing at your opponent, you being able to quickly dip back into your territory if you've taken too much damage, and if they try to fall back to their base, you have the entire map to chase them down through. This chase down is currently what you're seeing on screen, by the way. At the moment, most pilots don't seem to recognize this, so you can easily bait them onto your side of the map. Almost there, finish it. Yes, let's fucking go.
Yeah, kill it, man.
Whether you're baiting enemy helicopters over to your side of the map or returning to base because you've taken too much damage, there's a wrong and right way to retreat. If you turn away from the helicopter attacking you, they'll chase you down with impunity. But if you return fire while falling back, they'll be forced to take damage and might give up on their chase.
Okay. Helicopter.
I can't see him. Yes, I can. Now I can. Ah!
Yeah.
Got him. I got him.
Of course, if your attacker is far enough away, you can ignore them and retreat without returning fire. This technique of a focused retreat does have the danger of flying without looking where you're going, so you'll need to check the map and do an occasional 360 to look for any threats you may be headed towards. Remember to keep an eye on your altitude gauge so you don't fall too fast and crash. Oh, shit!
Water, too close.
No! I wasn't watching the altitude.
50%.
Just got hit by a tank on, what is that, E? Yeah, E just got hit by a tank on E.
60.
Oh, shit, my bad. I wasn't watching it.
Jesus.
If you have the opportunity to do so, capturing the helicopter you're fighting is preferable to destroying it. As long as your team holds the enemy helicopter, it prevents the enemy from using the utility it provides. In front, let him up. Let him up. Right gun. He's gonna ram us! The sick fucker! Wait! Cease fire! Stop shooting! Someone get in that helicopter. Bushman, repair it and take it off, please. Yeah, there you go. Take it back to base, brother. Take it back to base. When you've picked the pilot out of the enemy helicopter and it's falling to the ground, get close to it in the air so that people in your helicopter can get into it quickly. Helicopters that get their pilot shot out are usually burning and losing health and can land at an angle where their rotor blades are being damaged. Send out your repair tool if you have one on board and make sure the crewmates who go for the capture get into it ASAP before your teammates blow it up. You gotta move it, man. You gotta move it. Ah, shit. Wait, hold the fire. Stop shooting. It's unoccupied. Someone, D, get in it. D, get down there. Don't blow it up! No! Helicopter in front. There you go. Oh wait, someone steal it. If you can. Hold on, stop shooting. They're fucked. Try to repair tool. Go down there and steal it. Repair tool, someone repair it. Before it blows up. Okay, I think the guy, oh.
Helicopter spawn 6 o'clock. Just coming up off the ground at 3 o'clock.
Oh, dummy. Anyone want to steal it? Yeah, someone go for it. Steal that bit. There you go, Martin.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. Throughout your dogfights, you must remain vigilant for your greatest danger, the 30mm cannon. If you're in a dogfight and you see an APC or RCB firing at you, or spot cannon rounds flying by, you'll need to react.
Oh, APC's taking us out.
They fucking hit me in the helmet. It's fucking BTR. You'll also need to scan the ground for these vehicles while you're fighting. If you're on gun, you should also be scanning the ground so you can call out threats to the pilot.
Taking fire from the BTR, I suggest we get the fuck out of this
Oh! Copy that. Here's an example of a dogfight where I need to evade a 30mm cannon for a bit. Man, good thing I fucking saw that guy. Yeah, aim for the helicopter. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Perfect, perfect. Oh man, this guy's a fucking idiot. Shoot the helicopter in front of us, please.
Beam that motherfucker. Beam that motherfucker.
There you go, there you go. He's cooked, he's cooked, he's cooked. Kill him now. There you go, boys.
Beam that motherfucker, yeah.
In this clip, I spotted the APC and tank below, but decided to ignore them and fly right into their field of view to keep dogfighting. Sure enough, they knocked me right out of the sky. Oh, I knew that would happen. I saw the fuckers.
Tailrotor.
And of course, staying mobile while you're fighting enemy helicopters makes it a lot harder for 30mm cannons to land a shot. Lastly, I should mention the possibilities of helicopter ramming. It's a dumb strategy, but it is possible to pull off if the enemy helicopter is already damaged and your helicopter has enough health. Most of the time, heli collisions will happen on accident, but occasionally you'll get to choose if you want to collide. Oh fuck, I bodied that scout.
Not good.
I bodied him, bro. I recommend having a repair tool on board if you want to survive after the crash. Oh, he's fucking dumb. Yeah, boy. Hold it. Oh, wait, hold it. Oh, fucking body blocked him. Here are some example dogfighting clips. In this first clip, an enemy transport decides to run up on my friendly helicopter while I'm right next to him. Starting a 2v1 was a really bad idea, and it ends like you expect it would. Enemy helicopter in front, look forwards, enemy helicopter, in front. Light him up, there you go, boys. Aim for the pilot, aim for the pilot. Good shit. Hey, look at that guy, he's falling to his death. Yo, take out the little bird in front, gunner. To start, I shouldn't have dropped my altitude to match my target. As I try to keep the tail rotor away from the helicopter, I descend a bit too quickly, but I watched the altitude gauge and leveled out before crashing. There's a sniper there. Yo, take out the helicopter. Oh my fucking god, dude.
I got like 800, I think. Yeah. I hit him 3 times. You on the left side?
Since the enemy pilot is rushing in close and trying to pick me out of the cockpit, I point the right side of the helicopter at him and let the right side gunner take him out.
Yep. Got his ass.
This last dogfight is a straight up L, and there wasn't much I could have done to prevent it either. I'd already taken too much damage fighting the enemy team and was too far away to make it back to base. The only thing that would have saved me was if I had been paying attention to my surroundings and started retreating the moment I saw the enemy transport leaving spawn. We're both smoking. He's turning. He's dead, kill him. We're on fire. Fuck it. Headed out. Does anyone have a repair tool? That covers everything I have to tell you on dogfighting in the transport helicopter. The next video in this guide will teach you how to provide air support for your team and deal with enemy threats from the ground.